want
For
to
sure. Thank you.
let you know what we're looking for, and then I want you to tell me your thoughts. So
Mhm.
you had looked for us. So
Yes.
what we're thinking is if we go with with you to do the SEO work, we're thinking in our mind that it's in about 4 to 6 months. Would you say that's a good amount of time to have the website, the SEO, everything kind of set up?
Yeah.
So we're thinking we just
Mhm.
need like maybe 4 to 6 months of SEO work to get it set up the way it should be.
Do you by setup do you mean then it's like complete and then it'll be like bringing in a good amount of traffic and then we continue from there on like that or?
Well, I guess here's a better question. How much time do you think it would take for us to see our page on the first page of Google, if you will, like to have it at a good spot?
Yeah, so generally, for markets like this, we say like more like 8 months or so, up to a year if it's like a brand new business. But your business is well established; it already has traffic. So I would say the time frame you have in mind is pretty accurate. Anywhere from as soon as 90 days to around 5 months. It's going to be in that range. It's going to be a lot sooner than as if you're because you already have traffic.
Okay. All right. Cool. I just wanted to make sure we had the same mind set regards to that. And here's my other question. We have I got your quote 1,200 for 1,850, I believe it was. But we also want to know if we did a third company, we're split our residential division, only residential custom, home build, and remodeling. Not a track home or anything like that, just custom builder and remodeling. We're new, start from scratch type of a setup. So I
Okay.
was curious to see if we could get a quote for something like that as well.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, what was the website you said again?
It is going to .com.
So, I mean, yeah, for sure. That's we can do a quote on that. And actually, with three businesses, we would we would be able to give you a pretty good discount on the third one together. Because originally the ones that was 1,800 was like normally for a customer would be around 2,200, and the other one would be 1,500. But then we bundled it together. To see as if you take both business at the same time, and that was the quote for that. So with the third one, that would also be in the same kind of manner.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question to you is with having the three companies, what kind of discount can we get if we lump them all, if we give you all the companies? So if you could send that to me when you have your
On Google. So, I mean, I spoke to Natalie before. She asked me the same question for Reliant Roofing for the new website, and they're building theirs on WordPress. So I'm sure it won't be a problem. But just wanted to, see if you knew. That's fine. I'm pretty sure they're gonna lean towards WordPress.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. And then I just want to verify. Do you do? And I'm so sorry because I've talked to so many people and so many different things. But did you guys do the blog? Do you do the blog and the blog updates?
Yeah, so basically, our content strategy is geared towards ranking, right? So, for example, let's say we go in a city for a certain industry, and we're going to be our main goal is to rank in the maps, right? Rank in the top of Google search. If we see that a lot of the competitors is very, they're getting a lot of traction using blogs, and we have to beat them in that aspect, then that particular space, we would do a bit more blogging to match that factor. And then once we do overtake them in that signal, then maybe we would slow it down for it to, and then we would put the more resources in link building, if that makes sense. Basically, we do blogs, but it's on a necessary basis of what it's going to take for us to rank. As opposed to more like an activity based, where you could just say that we could do one blog a month or two blogs a month. We don't do it in that fashion per se. We do it in what is necessary to rank. That's what's basically the package is designed for. Right.
I had another question. Oh, the social media. So what is it? Please remind me. What is it go to our Facebook page and you do updates, or you just
Yeah,
post a
so
little more?
yeah, exactly. So for social media, basically what we do is, let's say we're gonna put up a blog on the website, right? We take that, like a snippet of that content, and we put it on your Facebook, Instagram, and we do it like basically on the top 20 social media platforms and share it around. And those all are gonna link back to the website, which is gonna create that atmosphere where the website is the hub, and those are all the platforms that we're just sharing
Okay.
to get that, yeah, effect.
Okay. But you don't do the like the responding back to the social media comments and all of that. That's something separate, I would imagine.
Yeah, we're not as much of a like social media, how do you say, like in terms of like, responding back
Like
to,
marketing type. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
we don't do like, advertising or like brand building as much. It's again like kind of geared towards ranking on Google. Um, but we do have things like, that we can aid in and help you. Like for example, some of our clients, they are active on social media. Like some of our clients are active on Facebook, or they're active on Instagram, for example. Like they take pictures all the time. So what we do is we build them like syndication platforms, which is also included in the entire thing. Basically, let's say if you like Facebook and you post on Facebook, and that's something you already have a system built in, maybe somebody in your office does it, etc. When that is shared on Facebook, it will automatically go to all the other social media platforms, right? So that kind of sharing, taking your content that you posted, we would help you basically like, share it everywhere else and take that off your plate. But in terms of like creating new content and posting it just for Facebook, we're not, involved in that part. Just because it's not really, part of the ranking process.
Right. Okay. I understand. I just wanted to make sure I understood everything. All right. Thank you
Yeah,
so much,
sure.
Shiv. I look forward to the revised quote, and then, like I said, my plan is to have all the decisions by Friday.
That would be great. I'm really looking forward to it.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys, real quick recap. Overall, pretty good call, I would say. Showcasing the main things these kind of companies are looking for when they're looking for an SEO company, when they're looking to do SEO with for multiple locations, or in this case, multiple businesses, right? They're more like a parent company that owns smaller construction companies. So, a couple things I took away from this call, and that are sort of positive, you could say. It's kind of like collecting data and kind of understanding where they come from, kind of just understand what they are looking for, right? It's slightly different than when you're dealing with just one company, for with one location or something, right? And also for the question in the end, I completely blew that part. I just didn't. It's not that the questions was difficult. It's just I haven't been asked them. They're pretty basic questions actually. I just haven't been asked them for some time. So when it came out of nowhere, I was saying a lot of ums and buts. But at the very least, I said the points I wanted to make, even though they didn't sound professional. So I'll get to that. First of all, let's touch on some of the positives, or just what is, and that is basically that these companies have a budget in mind, right? They have a range in mind that they would like to spend for the digital marketing. Now, the annoying part is you don't know that range, right? So you could be undercutting your prices. So this is where it's very important, I believe, especially with these kind of sales, to keep a level head with pricing, right? I know my normal pricing is around 1,200 to 2,000, you could say, right? Like 2,000, 2,500, I'll shoot for if it's like a competitive city. If it's a general city that's not much competition, I'll be around 1,200 range, right? So for their business, generally speaking, 1,200 is good. Not to mention, two of those businesses, I mean, one of them that they just talked about is a brand new business, but two of them is actually already ranking. It's ranking page 1 in the maps for majority of the keywords. It's just not, I mean, it's just not ranking in the maps. It's ranking in the organic. So that's fucking awesome, right? That's really awesome. So for in that regard, I'm really happy for whatever it kind of like, to just get the sale. The last one is going to be, an actual full campaign. But the point I'm trying to make is they have a budget. Okay, they have a budget. And the second thing is they're not just looking for, they're shopping around. They're doing real shopping around, right? They're not just like, on the whim you're gonna quickly just make a sale. I don't think so. I mean, if you really blow their socks off, sale is sale. It could happen. I'm pretty sure, but I don't think it's as easy to do that, right? They're gonna make the decision. It's something they're choosing for multiple businesses of theirs, so they're shopping around. This is where they use words like quote. Get a quote on this. If you could get us a quote on this, it's like that's a very good indication of what kind of demeanor they're coming from. So having that said, I think that's pretty much the 2 points I wanted to cover in terms of like gathering data, if you want to call it that. But getting to the last points where they asked about the social media, if you're doing blogging, notice that regardless of how bad I sound, in terms of like being able to explain this part, I made my point, right? I believe it's pretty easy, especially when you have large sales at hand, like multiple locations they're talking about. It's kind of easy for you to whatever requests they have, you can cater up to it. Yes, we do that. Yes, we do blogs. Yes, we do all blogs. Yes, we would. Yeah, we would answer your and reply to your social media, but I don't do that, right? So you have to be extra careful when these kind of bigger sales, because you want to make sure you can do everything to get the sale, but you don't want to get yourself in a position where you have to do things that you normally don't do. My normal procedure system that I have is for a particular result. That's ranking in the maps and a few other things that it comes with it. Okay, reputation, etc., etc., etc. But all encompassing in that sector. I don't want to go out of my way and then do social media management, right, for one company. So I made it clear, right? She asked me straight on, and I answered straight on. Like, yes, we have this, but it's for a ranking purpose. After that, we slow it down because the main thing we're looking for is ranking. Boom, let her digest that. As about social media, yes, we do. We have syndication we can build for you. If you are active on it, we can build it for you where it's gonna get shared properly. But we ourselves don't manage it. Boom. Very clear, straightforward, right off the beginning. I don't want to get myself in a situation where later I'm like, yes, got the sale, but then fuck, I got more work to do like than normal. So anyways, just wanted to point that stuff out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Probably gonna get an answer on this pretty soon. Can't even talk right now, man. Peace.